Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as always, thank you so much for coming back. So today I'm going to be talking about Taurus, and it's timely because the sun actually just went into Taurus, so happy birthday or happy almost birthday to all the Tauruses that are watching. So this sign is actually pretty deeply personal to me because 3 of my closest friends in the entire world are Tauruses. And so I can speak to what this sign is like on an astrological level and on a personal level as well. So they're an earth sign, and in their case what this means is they are quite literally down to earth people. They really like to talk about tangible things, they like to own tangible things, and a lot of their life is very literal. They don't like to talk in the clouds. They like things to be kind of in the here and now. They are symbolized by the bull, so they are on one hand very loyal, which I'll talk about, and then the other hand very stubborn. So I think in everyone's case, your greatest strength is also your greatest weakness. So for every ability that they have to stick by someone's side, they also have the same ability to never change their mind, or very rarely change their mind on topics that they believe in. So let's get into loyalty first. They, if they deeply care about someone, or if they deeply care about an idea, they're going to have the capacity to stick with it for a very long time. So their staying power is a lot stronger than the average person. So their value and their strength lies in their ability to stick things out, even through, quite literally through thick and thin. So it is no surprise that these best friends that I have, we've known each other since we were babies. So they're, despite how much of a pain in the ass I can be, they are willing to work through it and grow with me rather than saying, okay, let's part ways and I'm no longer going to commit to this friendship or this relationship. And so basically it makes them really reliable people. They're someone where that a fight is not going to be devastating. A fight is going to be another opportunity to grow alongside each other. Because of this, so for all of their loyalty and their stability, they really love a routine. So they'll probably want to frequent the same restaurants. They probably want to make sure they eat the same thing every morning, or make sure they have the same exercise routine. Whatever it means to them, as long as there's some sort of consistency in their life, they're going to feel pretty happy. They have a very harmonious energy to them, and that in part comes from this stability and this routine that they have shaped their life to revolve around. So the thing that I always admire about them is that while I'm off spinning my wheels and tearing my life apart, they're I actually wrote this in their 2018 horoscopes, they're off grazing in the grass. So they really like to be peaceful people. They're not trying to cause chaos just to cause chaos, and in fact, they do the worst under those circumstances. They really do seek out harmony and stability in their life, and they're going to be able to offer that to you, which I have always really liked. It makes you feel a bit better. So let's get into every sign has what I like to call a shadow sign. So it's the part of you that's the area for growth, basically, and we all have it. Taurus is not the only sign where I'm going to be talking about this, but their area for growth is that they don't want to change things. They're not really open to drastic changes in plans, and then even drastic changes in ideals. And so because of this, they can be difficult to battle things out with because they're not going to be changing their minds or compromising very easily. However, the mark of a truly evolved Taurus is someone who recognizes that in themselves and is willing to kind of put the ego aside and say, okay, I think it's important that I hear the other person out and that I am willing to kind of compromise if necessary. And so, yeah, again, that goes back to them being the bull. They're going to stand their ground, and they're going to be very sure of themselves if necessary. physically they can be very sturdy people. So even if they don't literally look built, they have this kind of sturdiness to their character that's pretty undeniable. And so they're people where the way I would describe them is they're kind of like the pillars of the zodiac, or the rock that you can rely on. And so what they have to offer the world is, okay, I'm going to show up and I'm going to be there and I'm going to stay there. Like, staying power, I think, is huge. And it's a very unique skill to have, to be able to work through the tough times as well as enjoy the good times. So Taurus is my love letter to you. And if you're not a Taurus yourself, I think the way that they can be best supported in a relationship or in a friendship, if they're a family member, is helping them feel secure and like you're willing to get on board with their routine. So what I've recognized fully in my friendships is that they like to plan ahead, and they like to make sure that when I commit to something, I'm actually going to show up. And so recognizing how reliable they are and kind of mirroring that shows that you respect and you acknowledge all of the how much effort they're putting into your guys' relationship. So Taurus is going to be loyal as long as they can tell that you're going to be loyal back. So and then if you are going to watch further videos, I'm going to be talking about what it means to be a Taurus rising. And then I'm also going to talking about what it means to have a moon in Taurus. But this video specifically is for someone whose sun sign and overarching CEO sign is a Taurus. So again, happy birthday if your birthday is coming up. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to DM me on Instagram or send me an email. And I hope this was somewhat informative and helpful for you guys. So thank you so much, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.